Welcome to the Manifestation and Money podcast, the show where we tackle the taboo topics of money and manifestation. I'm your host, Jenny Schultz, former 9-to-5 grinder who ditched the status quo and went all in on creating a life I love. Yes, I used manifestation. Yes, I took action. And yes, I created a 7-figure net worth before turning 40. Every week, I'll bring you inspiring stories with money mavens and manifestation masters. From learning how to make more, save more, and grow your wealth to unlocking the power of manifesting your dream life. I am so excited to play in this space with you. Let's jump into creating a life you love. Hey, manifestors and moneymakers. Welcome back to the Manifestation and Money podcast. Today's episode is a little bit different, but it's close to my heart because I am pulling back the curtains on something brand new, something that has been on my mind for a while now. And if you've ever wished for a space to actually practice manifestation, to get real support, real-time accountability, and connect with other high-vibe women on the same path, then you're going to love this. I am here to officially introduce you to Manifestation Playground. It is a monthly membership where we stop dreaming in isolation and start manifesting. And I've created this space because I keep hearing the same thing from women, and maybe you've said this too. I believe in manifestation, but I struggle to stay consistent. I love playing around with manifestation, but I don't have anyone to share my wins with. I love the idea of a vision board, but I don't know where to start. Or I love vision boards, but I need more support in the doing part. Or even this one, in my circle, anything woo is viewed as weird. And I totally get it. Most people have the interest or the desire, but not the safe container to play around in. I personally was a closet manifester for years. Honestly, more like decade. I was tucking my manifestation lists into my underwear drawer, sticking vision boards up in my closet for my eyes only, worried what people would think of me if they saw these dream lists of what I actually wanted in my life, and maybe even fear of judgment. And what I would have given in those days to have a supportive community and mentor by my side, nearly everything on those lists and boards has played out beautifully in my life, but I bet that they would have played out even faster if I didn't have that fear of judgment hanging over my head. Now, over the years, I have been able to unpack my introverted shyness and my people-pleasing ways and step proudly into what I want to create. I have found my voice and I own who I am and how I show up. And maybe that's why I'm so excited about this space. This is a space that I have created and I want to share it and I want you to step into it with me. So if you listen to my New Year's episode, you might recall that my word of the year for 2025 is play. And by implementing this word so far, I have been reminded of how much play is such a huge piece of manifestation in general. So I asked myself, what if I created a space for manifestation with the element of play at the forefront? What if there was a cozy community of women cheering each other on, trying new techniques together, and showing up in the energy of possibility every single month? And that's what Manifestation Playground is all about. And why only women? Guys, don't go hating on me. One day I plan on hosting pods open to everyone. But for now, it's the women reaching out to me with their questions. They're hesitant. They're curious. They want to know more about manifestation and they're unsure about how to navigate it. They're the moms who have the big dreams for their families, the female entrepreneurs who have a burning desire to build a business that fuels their soul and pay for their dream lifestyle. They are the homeschool moms who are the heroes in their children's world, but need a space to also honor themselves and their dreams. Manifestation Playground is a space for women to show up and be vulnerable, be authentic, and we're going to share this space together. We're not looking for perfection here. We're showing up and dialing our internal compasses to manifest bigger, bolder versions of ourselves and that lifestyle that we desire. In this current world, it is unfortunately so easy to get swept up in negative news, like politics. I honestly am not a political person, and I feel like I've had more energy-sucking political conversations in the last 3 months than I have had in my lifetime up to now. Then there's inflation. And it's easy to see how right now inflation is rapidly driving up the cost of everyday goods like groceries and our living costs. I wanted to create a space that's sheltered from that. A place where we get to mute that outer noise, a space where we get to play. I wanted to feel like I've insulated and protected Manifestation Playground with layers of bubble wrap that I've stitched together with love. Because in reality, we are manifesting every day, for good or bad. So if we're sucking up all the negative news around us, then I think that you know what the direct correlation of that is. It's low vibration manifestation, which equals more things that don't feel so good. Essentially, our input equals our output. So we want to surround ourselves with high vibration thoughts, those ones that motivate, inspire, and emit joy and love. Now, I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and ignore what is going on in the world. I'm just saying adopt a practice in your life that allows you to intentionally break away from that everyday rat race. And Manifestation Playground is one of these spaces. In the playground, we're going to meet every second week in a Zoom room. And it's not just that infusion of high vibe thoughts that are in this space. It is also a like-minded community. Have you ever heard that you are the average of who you hang out with? So if you're adding a new community of like-minded females to your circle, ladies who are wanting to step into a higher vibration, who are wanting to create abundance and joy and level up their lives, then by default, I predict that you are naturally going to be pulled up too, just by sharing the space with them. And you're going to be in the room with me, and I will gently and lovingly call you out on your shit if you're wallowing in a low vibrational space. And we are going to work together to bust apart those limiting beliefs that are holding you back. I'll let you borrow my rose-colored glasses if needed. And I truly believe you are the average of who you hang out with. We humans are influenced by our peers and circles around us. If our friends are listening to certain audiobooks or podcasts, chances are we pick up some of them too. If our peers and circles are loving on chips and chocolate cake every night, chances are we are too. If you think of your current wealth, health, joy, and the other areas of your life, do you agree that your situation is an average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most? It can be pretty illuminating, but also empowering. Take that information as being empowering so that you can move forward from there. Let me share a little bit more about how Manifestation Playground works. When you join, you're going to be placed into a private pod, up to 10 women max. And this cap is so that you can build real connections and not get lost in a big crowd. So cue everyone here who likes to hide in the background like me. I've got my hand up right now. Know that I see you. I call you forward to step into your power. You aren't meant to play small. You are meant to step into the biggest, boldest version of yourself. You know it. I know it. So I am here right now calling you forward to say yes to those little flutters in your heart, those ideas coming from your gut and your head. You know what you want more of in your life, and you are allowed to go for it. I keep this pod small to foster that community. As women, we often hide and keep quiet to protect ourselves. We can feel complicated because we feel all of the feels. And I want you to know that feelings are a big piece of manifestation. So we get to own feelings like they are our superpowers. And if you're a person who feels like you're stuck in limbo or directionless, but you've got that pull for more, then this high vibe group can be the spark of ideas and inspiration to bring you more joy, passion, and purpose. When we meet twice a month on Zoom, I will be there guiding you through powerful manifestation exercises, visioneering sessions, and we will be trying on manifestation techniques. It's part learning, part practice, part collaboration, and part celebration, because we are absolutely going to acknowledge all of the signs, synchronicities, and wins that show up along the way. And if you've ever been in a mastermind group or coaching container before, you know that the momentum that can happen in your own life from seeing another person start to level up their life, it's contagious. And not to mention the sparks of inspiration that can be ignited from having someone else's eyes or idea in your situation and brainstorming together as a group. It is truly powerful. And the best part? It's not just about thinking positive. It's about aligning your energy and taking inspired action. You'll have a place to stay accountable to your vision, and you'll be mentored directly by me every step of the way. The goal is to take the idea of manifestation and put it into practice in your own life by making intentional manifestation a way of life for you. So you might be thinking, this sounds great, Jen, but who exactly is this manifestation playground for? This is for you if you're ready to stop sitting on your dream and start living them. If you're curious about manifestation and don't want to play around by yourself. If you've outgrown basic manifestation hacks and want real transformation. If you love the idea of connecting with other growth-minded women in a high-vibe space. And if you want structure, accountability, and magic all rolled into one. If any of that sounds like you, then I am inviting you to my playground. That is Manifestation Playground. The first pod is forming right now. The doors are officially open. So if you're feeling that little excited spark in your chest or your gut just said yes, then head to www.manifestationplayground.ca. Note that was a .ca because I'm in Canada. So www.manifestationplayground.ca, or just go and click on the link in the show notes to grab your spot. I'm keeping the enrollment cost low. With everything going on in this world, I want to make it an easy yes for you to step into this space. I'm excited. I'm excited to show up and share what I've learned over the years. I'm excited to see the women that step into this space with me. I like to think of Manifestation Playground as a catalyst, the perfect environment to fuel that little spark in you and dial your compass to get you into momentum, connecting you with your dream life in a big way. There are only 10 spaces in this founding pod, and I'd love to see you in the Zoom room with me. This is where your manifestations go from idea to embodiment. I aim to guide you to make intentional manifestation your new way of living. So let's do this. That's it for today. Thank you for being a part of this community, for dreaming boldly, and for choosing to create a life that lights you up. You're not meant to do this alone. You're meant to do this with joy, with support, and with intention. Manifestation is all about co-creation, and that's what Manifestation Playground is all about. And I look forward to seeing you inside. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Manifestation and Money podcast. If today's conversation lit a spark in you and you're craving a space to go deeper with your vision, to actually live what you are manifesting, I want to invite you into something really special. It's called the Manifestation Playground, a high-vibe monthly membership where you get to experiment with manifestation techniques, connect in intimate pods of like-minded people, and receive direct mentorship from me twice a month inside our cozy Zoom room. This is where your dream life stops living in your journal and starts showing up in your reality. Vision, energy, accountability, it's all happening inside the Manifestation Playground, and your group might be forming right now. Just head to www.manifestationplayground.ca or click on the link in the show notes to learn more and save your seat. And remember, your vision isn't random. It is your future waiting for you to believe in it. I'll see you next time or inside the playground.